First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound today, Miles Michaelis. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Swing and a ball popped up. Tenna. He's got it. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Michaelis, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Hot shot to third. Slings.
The uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball. Pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that.
Does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
We go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Kyle Leahy. Singy, he was impressive his last time out. Jacob Young digging in. The Nationals. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Hey!
Late with the swing there. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
For C.J. Abrams now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball,
He
that's
really committed
upstairs.
to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And he swings through that one. Got him swinging. That's the third out. Second inning coming. Back here in Nationals Park. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pedro Pajes.
Ball upstairs.
And a big swing and a miss. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a
that's a
lot
ball.
bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
To the right side. Throw. First in time.
Batting fifth, second baseman J.J. Weatherholt.
Did he go?
Weatherholt tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. And the 1-0.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
No score here in the second. And that one hit to first. And that's just foul. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Wood settles under this one, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Garcia launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball, that's inside.
That one misses. Ball 3. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And that's
the ball.
downstairs and outside.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball add some velocity to it on the next pitch, can't catch up.
That clips a corner. Mead wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 1-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. One out man at first. Drew Millis, the next to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel
in second, 2 outs. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. But it's just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bunting gets it down to first.
Safe.
Not in time. He's safe. All loaded up. James Wood will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's too low.
That's low.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss. All loaded up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down.
Strike. Walker with a homer in his last game. Out to short. Abrams. Throw to first in time.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Nope.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2 down, nobody on. So Jay-Z matched a homer in his last game. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Here comes a 3-2. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the last of the third. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. That one
that's off the plate.
And a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
This one popped up. Gorman. 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Garcia in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Fastball for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging on the curveball. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now up for Washington, Curtis Mead. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one trailed. Right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And
That's
another
ball
ball. Foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Start of the fourth, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ivan Herrera. Out towards right center field. Wood settles underneath it. One up, one down. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Nolan Gorman. Grounded out his first time up. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Young on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
No, inside.
Burleson on second. Gorman at first. 2 out of the inning.
Could be
that's
some
out.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's in there. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's
Ball
off the
3.
mark. 3-2 down. 2 on 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So back in Washington, D.C., ready to go, bottom 4. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And he hits left center. Sajazi on his way over. Takes it in for the out.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Trying to bunt his way on. And safe at first, a bunt single. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Gordon Graceffo. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now at the plate, James Wood.
Yeah!
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there. Back here in Nationals Park. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hit on the ground to short. Abrams throws to first in time.
Nope.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
The 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And a bunt towards third.
No, that's foul.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Short to bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Now this offense has just been locked down almost 5 full.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's ball 2.
Got him swinging. He continues to roll. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Grabs it barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt, but after seeing these replays.
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
And with all that success on the first pitch, I'm surprised they haven't made an adjustment on the mound. Clearly, they need to start mixing it up and start making better pitches to start the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. That's down and in.
3.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. Man at first. Now, Luis Garcia. A strikeout and a walk. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Man at second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Gorman. And that's the inning. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele. Y formemos el DNR. Yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también.
And now here is Thomas Sajazi.
Thomas Sajazi.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. Yo 1. Base hit, and a man aboard.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No, that's low. Yep, that ball went out.
Today, good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit
That's
to
ball
one
3.
velocity and stay there.
Sajazi on at first, nobody out. Out towards right center field. Wood turns to the right on the move. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson, 1 for 2.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman Nolan Gorman.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is foul back. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the inning is over. Make it 6.
Hey!
The 2-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. Well, Boog, yet another standout game from him. Quick hands, great balance in the box. You can tell he puts a lot of work in, and it's paying off.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Look out!
Time out.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman Jose Pena.
Line drive, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
A bunt, and it's popped up. One away. So digging in, James Wood. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. One run across. Now a relay to second, and he's out trying for 2. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Richard Fitz won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Ball.
That one finds the corner. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6. Top of inning number 7. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pedro Pajes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Outside low. Ball 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Just off the outside edge.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Short hop liner, handled it short. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their